back. You know, my first guest from films like The Doors, Heat, and Batman Forever, now he can be seen in the new movie Alexander. Let's take a look.
Today's that day.
I'll kill you.
Please welcome Val Kilmer. You look good.
Thank you.
We have... Now, I'm...
Wait a minute.
Yes?
What's a guy named Conan making fun of my name for?
First of all, I wasn't making
skin,
fun.
I understand.
The skin you get, yeah. Look at that up close. Isn't that horrific?
It's true, though, and wait till there's HD TV.
That's what this show
to get all
is.
new makeup
This
artists.
show is going high def in when? April. In April.
Yeah.
I have this theory that when this show goes high def, we lose all of our viewers.
Well,
all of them immediately, because I'll just be
you got
this.
high def hair already.
I know it actually. Yeah. Look at that.
It's 3D.
It's not
hair.
even real. That's polyurethane. It's very expensive stuff. Now, no, I love your name, Val Kilmer. That's such a cool name.
We could start a band.
What? You and me?
Well, what could it be?
You and me?
Val Conan. It's like kind of a Led Zeppelin feel to it.
Conan O'Brien featuring Val Kilmer?
No, I don't.
I don't think so. No, that's not going to go over. Your agent will nix that. You know, let's talk about this film, Alexander. One of the things that's striking is that your character, the king, is missing an eye throughout this movie, and it's actually, you're looking at it sometimes, you're thinking, how do they do that, first of all? How did
Angelina Jolie took credit for it.
Oh, really? She just
Yeah, she would say
punched
to
you
all the
out?
children, I missed, pointing to my good eye.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How horrific. But what do they do, actually? Do they sew it shut? What do they do to your... I know nothing about the movie business.
They glue it shut. They glue it shut with a prosthetic. So if I cried or got emotional or anything, it would sort of...
Bulge.
No, it would just kind of melt my actual eye. It was painful. But
And
he's
then you
kind of
started-
an angry dad. You saw that little clip. That's probably the nicest he is to Alexander.
Well, that's the thing is, I would think playing a king would be so much fun because in this role, you're always like, you do this and I will crush you.
But there's some joy. There's some laughter.
Yes, there is joy and laughter.
First scene, he rapes the Olympias, the wife. He's laughing there. until
How joyous for everyone. Yeah.
It's a holiday film. Something for everyone. But it's an Oliver Stone holiday film.
Yeah, exactly. But did you enjoy? I would think.
I loved it. The cast
like getting
is
into the character
spectacular.
of a king who wants to conquer the world. You must have really tried to inhabit him and had a lot of fun with that.
Well, he's on toward the end. He's got a
Right.
bad leg. He can't see anymore. He's obsessed with his ex-wife, who's Angelina Jolie plays fantastically, and she does kind of get you crazy.
Right.
Have you interviewed her?
Yes.
She made you crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, first of all, she is. I meet a lot of beautiful women. Just hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah. As you do.
And then I got a TV show. No, but she is up close in person. Talk about the camera playing tricks. She is, I think, one of the most beautiful women I'll ever see in my life. She's
Not
just
homely
stunning.
and gamey like Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Colin Farrell.
He's fantastic.
He's a fantastic actor. He was here on the show a couple of days ago, and he claims he does all these action scenes in the movie. And I said, I heard you got hurt making the movie.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I did get hurt, but not while doing the stunts. Leaving a party that Val Kilmer threw on the set, I fell and broke a leg or something.
Yeah. It started off very well intended. I bought a large Buddha, which they sell a lot of in Thailand. They're Buddha shops.
Yeah.
And I thought someone needs one.
Right.
So we had a raffle so someone could have the privilege of giving the Buddha to a school or a temple that needed an extra one. And
an extra Buddha?
Yeah.
That seems extravagant. You should have one Buddha. What is there in case of emergency? There's one in glass
not
you can
in
break?
Thailand, no, you need as many as you can get.
Okay.
Anyway, it went just downhill from there. He woke up with a handful of Pringles in one hand and a bottle of ketchup.
Now, where was he?
And
He was
2 broken bones.
Yeah. So, how long was he lying there? Did you guys go and rescue him immediately?
I didn't see him. He got carried into the restaurant covered in blood. He looked exactly like one of the scenes from Alexander.
Right.
But he was in good spirits, but he did have several broken bones.
Right. And it was
someone had actually put a tent over him. He was outside of the walls of the hotel.
Wait a minute. They built a tent around him lying there?
They just put a mosquito tent over him. Some kind neighbor.
that's not really kind. Kindness would be, I'm going to help this man, not I better put mosquito netting around him and get the hell out of here.
You don't know Colin.
Oh,
it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Net him.
And let him net him so that he can't harm others or himself and leave him be. It's like a salmon.
I think he filmed in 3 days, though. A very strong guy.
Right, right. Well, I want to talk about you. Obviously, things have worked out so well for you, but it was tough growing up. I've heard this, when you got to high school, you were 4 feet 11 inches. Is that right?
Yeah, my son loves this. Like once a week, he reminds me that I was short.
And what you so you show up freshman year of high school and you were 4 feet 11. Did kids pick on you, or was it a tough time?
I was shy.
Right.
I'm still shy.
Right.
Even in front of you.
I would think especially in front of me. It's like, oh my God, it's really him. You know, that must be.
No, the worst was.
Thanks for letting that go. You're like, you did such a nice thing. You just went, yeah.
No, it just, my father was 6'3", and every year from the time I was about 12, he'd say, don't worry, I didn't grow till I was 13, and then nothing happened when I was 13. And
right.
Don't worry, when you're 14, it'll all.
Right.
You'll spring, and nothing ever happened.
Did it take you a long time for your voice to change?
It's still changing.
How's that puberty going for you?
It's going pretty good. My feet just grew, too. Does that happen when
just
you're
now
older?
during the interview?
Yeah.
That's weird. You're like the Incredible Hulk. You're going to burst out of that thing soon and run through New York, terrorizing the place. Also, I would think this would feed into your ego, but your birthday is New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, yeah.
I think that would, you know, if I was growing up and there was all this partying and celebrating going on, I would think, that's all for me.
Well, no, you get gypped.
Really? Why do you
get a happy Christmas, Merry Birthday present.
Oh, they combine it.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing in the world when parents do that. I think the fair thing to do is space it out and you should have like a fake birthday later on in the year.
They did. They had on 4th of July. No one cared then either. I've been meaning to talk to my mom about that.
That sounds terrible. We're moving it so you get some real attention. When is it? 4th of July.
I'm not even lying.
Here's a firecracker. Kablam. Now, you're doing a musical on stage in L.A. Tell us about the musical.
In Los Angeles. No one knows where the theater is until I remind them. It's the Kodak Theater in Hollywood. And he said, where's that? I say, it's where they filmed the Oscars.
Right.
That's the theater community in L.A.
Yeah.
But it's been a wonderful experience. Only a couple more days. I have to go home tonight, actually, to finish it.
The Ten Commandments.
The Ten Commandments, the musical.
The musical. Do they sing all the commandments?
I do.
That is so
I actually don't sing the commandments. A little boy does.
Wait, so, okay. Who's the little boy? Is that
my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought a little boy in the audience stands up every night.
He smashes them, and then he's very upset with his community.
Is it an upbeat song? Is it like, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not covet, you know what I mean? Is it one of those kind of things?
Saturday nights it gets a little rowdy, but...
Yeah. Covet thy neighbor's ass.
There is an orgy scene.
Sorry. There's an orgy scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's joyous, too. Alexander, of course, is in theaters now. The Ten Commandments is now playing, as you said, at the Kodak Theater in L.A. People in L.A. are probably just waiting to when they can watch it on television. That's theater in L.A. Val Kilmer, always great to have you here. Thanks a lot for being here. Peter Gallagher coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.